Hi, I'm Jay.
I'm John.
And we're Bucket List Travellers. In this video, we'll be sharing the 5 most surprising things about visiting Nicaragua. We'll cover some things we've observed in the culture and customs, as well as some more practical matters of day-to-day living. This video will be very useful for anyone wanting to know what to expect when visiting Nicaragua.
6 months ago, we crossed the border from Honduras into Nicaragua as part of a year-long adventure around the world. Little did we know that half a year later the world would still be effectively shut down due to COVID, and that we'd still be living in Nicaragua. With borders still closed and our home country of Australia placing caps on the number of Australians that can return home each day, it looks unlikely that we'll be able to return home anytime soon. So we'll probably be here for a while yet. If you want to know more about how we reached our decision to ride out the pandemic here, watch this COVID Stuck Abroad video. We've also got a COVID vlog on our day-to-day life in Nicaragua 4 months in, so be sure to check that one out as well.
We've called Granada Nicaragua our home for the last 6 months. It's an inland city on the coast of Lake Nicaragua, and it's home to around 120,000 people. It is a short 30-minute drive from the capital Managua and is well serviced with 3 main supermarkets and plenty of restaurants. As Nicaragua's 6th most populous city, it has a rich history, beautiful colonial-style architecture, and is a popular choice for expats looking to move to Nicaragua. Granada has a warm and tropical climate with a dry and rainy season. It's less hellishly hot than Leon, more relaxed than Managua, and less rainy compared to Ometepe Island. Also known as La Gran Sultana, Granada is filled with stunning churches and has spectacular views of nearby Mombacho volcano.
Now let's get into our list of the 5 most surprising things about visiting Nicaragua.
A thing that harks back to a simpler time is the use of horse and cart. While bikes and motorbikes are common forms of transportation in Nicaragua, it's not uncommon to see a horse going down the street. 6 months in, and I still find it surprising when I hear the clip-clop of hooves outside. Around the central park of Granada, these horses and carts are lined up in a row, waiting for willing customers. The use of horses and carts really adds to the charm of the city, but it does have its downside in terms of horse waste products on the street. The streets do get cleaned up pretty regularly, so it's not too much of an issue, but make sure you keep your eye on where you're walking when you're crossing the street.
The festivals in Nicaragua are a spectacle to behold. Due to the COVID pandemic, the festivals this year have either been cancelled or a lot more subdued than prior years, and we've been staying away from most of them. Recently though, we couldn't resist checking out the Hipica dancing horse parade and the Tope de Toros, which was the running of the bulls, both in Granada. Hipica is a big parade that celebrates the horse culture of Nicaragua. For more of this event, check out our video.
For Tope de Toros, the running of the bulls, people from all over the country descend on Granada for a day of drinking and craziness. People fill the streets and bulls are given free rein to run all over the town. Typically there are around 5 bulls for this festival, but there's been less in recent years, and this year we saw just 2. We didn't realise there was a running of the bulls anywhere outside of Spain, but apparently Nicaragua and Costa Rica also have running of the bulls. There are also rodeos featuring bull riding that occur in Nicaragua. If you want to see a video dedicated to this insane event, then let us know in the comments section below.
One of the things that I absolutely love about Nicaragua is that you can drink the tap water. After travelling through Central America for 4 months and racking up quite the collection of plastic water bottles, it was quite a treat to be in a country where you could actually drink the tap water. Tap water in most parts of Nicaragua are chlorinated, but before you start drinking the water, just check that this is the case in the location that you're at. We'd recommend easing into it gradually just to be on the safe side. There are even vendors that go around the town selling those massive bottles of water known as bidones. One thing to bear in mind is that from time to time the water can stop working. We haven't experienced this personally, but we've heard of it happening to other people, so just keep a few bottles of water on hand just in case.
One thing that has been a great aspect of living in Nicaragua has been the super cheap cost of living. It's one of the cheapest places to live and is much cheaper than its neighbour Costa Rica. This has been a definite plus of living here compared to going home to Australia. This is particularly true if you shop at local markets and buy from local restaurants.
But unfortunately, there are a couple of things in Nicaragua that aren't cheap. And one that really surprised us was chocolate, especially given that chocolate comes from Central America. Now, the quality of the locally produced chocolate is excellent, and Nicaragua has some great award-winning chocolate, but it's not as cheap as that mass-produced stuff that you can get in Western countries. But perhaps we are comparing apples with oranges here. One of the more practical things to keep in mind when living or travelling in Nicaragua is the plumbing. The plumbing can't handle flushing toilet paper, so you'll need to put your paper rubbish in the trash rather than in the toilet. This is generally true of all countries in Central America. Fortunately for us, the builders of our home conveniently installed a bidet, but this isn't a common feature of bathrooms in Nicaragua. We have heard of some places having toilets that allow you to flush your toilet paper, but this is the exception rather than the norm.
What surprised you most about visiting Nicaragua? Was there anything we missed on our list? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you liked this video, you might also like our video on the 10 most surprising things about living in Nicaragua.
We'll be uploading a new video each week, so to get more great content on visiting Nicaragua and on bucket list travel adventures, don't forget to subscribe.
We are the Bucket List Travellers. Signing off for now. See you next time.
See you next time.